put eyes on my MacBook. This is a 2011.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So what, I think they do the kid version and the adult version. You guys crazy. You know what's funny?
what's that?
The kid version of me, like if I were to do something, people would be like, no, it's all because I was wearing shoes since I was a little baby, though. I have picture of me when I was like a baby in a full tuxedo. That's just crazy.
Man, you've been like that out the blue, literally. A little bit.
All right.
I remember you from was it the fall festival last year? Your sister was on skates. That's your sister?
That was not my sister. That was my friend.
Your friend?
We look like sisters, but
Yeah.
Jaden, come over here. I think they want to take a picture from back here, so come send it to us.
Feel free to take just don't step out when you're walking out. I can't make
When
you
they're
go
walking
back.
out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't
No.
do it.
Yeah. I almost feel like we should. I almost feel like maybe we should go stand over there.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Alexander Twilight Secretariat Academy 12th grade graduation. Thank you for being here this afternoon and braving our first heat wave in Sacramento. We are on American River College ground. That is pivotal. I want you to take a minute and look at our graduates. They've done so much work to get here today. As we get started with our night, we are going to enjoy our national anthem, which is actually the Black national anthem. So please enjoy it. community members, and most importantly, our graduating class of 2025. Today is a celebration of resilience, brilliance, and unstoppable spirit that lives within each and every one of you. As your principal, I am deeply honored to stand before you today on the campus of American River College, a place where many of you began your college journey through dual enrollment, and where today you begin the next chapter of your lives. Let me begin by honoring our accomplishments. Together, this graduating class has already earned an incredible 330 college units. You've also received 103 college acceptance letters. And 21 of our 45 seniors will be attending a 4-year university next fall. This is a powerful reflection of your ambition and hard work. These aren't just statistics. These are dreams realized, opportunities created, and barriers broken. I see every one of you, not just for your achievements, but for the heart, mind, and dreams that carried you here. Your courage to show up, your determination to keep going, and your compassion for each other have inspired me every single day. As a first-generation college graduate myself, the daughter of an immigrant, and now the leader of an all-women administration team, I carry with me the responsibility and privilege of paving a path that honors those who came before us and clears the way for those who will follow. We are powerful, but our true strength lies in how we lead with our hearts. To our families, thank you. You've helped build the Active Village through late nights, tough conversations, joyful wins, and everything in between. Your partnership made today possible. To my graduates, wherever your path leads, college, military, trade school, entrepreneurship, or passions still unfolding, walk forward with pride. Remember, greatness is not in titles or tests. It's in your character, your purpose, and how you choose to show up in this world. Congratulations, class of 2025. You did it. And this is only the beginning. And now, I have the privilege of introducing a beautiful person named Duchess Wright, and they're going to share some spoken words.
Good evening, parents, families, gentlemen, gentlemen. I will begin with over the original written by me. Truthfully, I have worked both together for over 3 years, so this is a fun job. It's called Kingdom of Crowns by Excellence. I took you wrong, if I could do broken words. I took you wrong, because the story is very perfect. I took you wrong, and I learned about new things, yes. I took you wrong, but I met true things. I took you wrong, but I learned to accomplish dreams. I took you wrong, got the first step of true king. I I call myself a king and not a queen because we live in a system where we can only dream. But what you see is always the city, staring at it, not people, calm down. Dream are turning scenes and never wish to receive. A dream wakes up in a cold sweat of sleep. But what about me? Do I deserve a dream? Why? My head hurt, my heart hurt, and all I did was cry. I've been cold blooded, sweating, but my heart didn't come along. Even through the darkest nights and through the worst of time. I couldn't see. I couldn't see the reason I couldn't stay alive. I couldn't see the reason to stay up in the fight. The dreams of my past and the memories of mom and dad giving up to fight. The memories of cops picking us up in the night. The memories of mom with cuts to the side. The memories of childhood leaving on my eyes. Foster sister made it short. I could see a cousin door. I couldn't take it anymore, so living was on the floor. The first thing I remember is going to the system. I couldn't do nothing but see the tears out of vision. Lost the decision home for a long time. And one black trash bag is everything I owned. But couldn't say I owned it and really to know. So I learned a lot of lessons, but still I have some questions. Tell me why everyone comes out my blessings. So as a young kid, I was in the my session, trying to sleep at night with the tales of my lessons. I guess I thought it was a dream, is what you thought I would say. But I'm a poet and an activist, so I'm gonna speak up me. I'm raised right hand, and I'm from the Bible. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, so y'all can say that I'm lying. I wasn't ever one to give up blues or try to fail. I was only ever taught the way, and I was too fail. So, my mama should have made me glory, because I'm bringing home victory. And everything I'm doing is like her story. I became a statistic before I even knew what those things were. So pause yourself, take a second, listen to me. This is all on record, and there will be no. I'm going for the rhythm that I don't need to make that be. And if you feel more than you can stand to be. So no lie, as I said before, I'm a testify. I learned that the whole is to the Father. And let's believe I can fly. So with the target on my chest and the crown on my head, I can never be less because I'm truly over. I walk away you'll never see me. I'm only a plant. And I'm sure that I'm fluent, but in my mind I stay with. And with everybody talking, they think that I'm going to lose it, but I'm going to keep moving step and they don't never hit my shoes. So like a wild enemy, there's no need for a name. But you can call me Tyler, because my stripes will stay the same. I've always loved literacy, but kids, they call me women, and I almost fell to presumption, but I knew what I should. Going to love beyond, yeah, I gotta stick my plan. So they try to stuff up this heart because they know they see my plan. But people don't realize that I'm on a different plan in my mind. It was different, so try to understand. I don't ask for forgiveness, no, I try to do it. And my competence is different, so try to comprehend. I'm speak the same way to family, for a friend, and I'm often told I appear to get in like the way I speak, but I'm gonna keep on coming because I have to speak too much. And I do it because I know that when I do, I got me. I'm the first to graduate. I'm the first to walk the stage. I'm the first to get off it. I'm the first to turn the page. I'm the first to speak the altar. I'm the first to write the way. I'm the first to script the script, yet to see the light of God. This is not just history. This is my story. But there is no mystery. I will let you know how trials and tribulations led to victory. I don't do it for the fame. I don't do it for the fame. I do it because this is who I am. I'm truly. So look at the controversy, because I am a conversation piece, and everybody's doing to speak upon the peace. And speaking of the peace, I didn't catch all for too long. So time to fill the gates and spill it all up in this book. You don't have to say my name, because y'all will see what I know. The billboards, the city lights, and life in your home. I'm a road school for justice, sociology, and pathology, and criminology, so I can look at what I talk, which is only truly relevant. So stepping into greatness and things where I take it. I'm going to be in politics, because I know I got great. And college is only a stepping stone, because I know greatness has been here too. And I might look like a stereotype, but no, I am not going to look. I will get a PhD, just to say that I'm wrong. I will push myself into doing this, because I know what different outcomes. I think first start within my own community. It's time to relinquish isms and treat each other as human. So putting a target on my back and speaking out is nothing new. I've been fighting for regulations before anyone, even me. I was starting the foster system for at least 64. And the split prison pipeline, yeah, that needs to be no more. I will teach the Lincoln's vision, for there is more to explore. And I will empower the youth, because I know that they can go forward. So, please listen to these words and understand your vision, because as I said before, it's your story to begin with. You are not just a kid, you are a scholar, but you have so much to offer. So believe me when I say, I'm sorry if I'm being wrong, but I wrote this for so many times, and my voice will never harm you, and you got so much attention that I hate. I'm gonna push you to succeed, and I'm gonna push you to go forward. You're gonna do it differently, nothing like your forefathers. You ain't here to sin. You was nobody anymore. You was scared to your kin, you're gonna be there. You're the first to graduate. You're the first to get on. You're the first to walk the stage. You're the first to get on the altar. When parents feel alive, but you and your brother's daughter. Brother, God, you really here, and you wish you to go forward. Speaking of my parents, I gotta give an honor to my father. He watched over the birth, and he gonna keep me seek this altar. It was always apparent that I needed a parent, but nobody stepped up to my brother making a parent. So a bad little kid always kept up in school. I was over there, but I couldn't do my foot. Everybody knew me, I never had to lose, and I never really had a choice. Even I always had to choose. Told me I had that voice, so I knew it wasn't loose. So I spoke up anyway, and I was breaking all the rules. I am breaking all the rules, and I will break all the rules. I'm gonna keep on speaking out, because I've never been a fool. This is life excellence. This is greatness in the making. You will see where I am going, and you will see where I will take. My name is definitely not correct. So know my name, do not break me. As I said before, I am the one to lead my generation. So here's my last note for ATSA, and I promise to inspire. I aspire to inspire the scholars of Aspire. Thank you.
Good evening, friends, families, staff, and graduates. It's an honor to be here to share this wonderful experience with you all. Today I have the pleasure of introducing the first of our two student speeches from Alfredo Paz Audio. This year, I had the pleasure to work with Alfredo twice a week in his senior seminar class. The best way to describe that class was energetic. As the last class of the day, our seniors understandably were challenged with their focus and self-control, and the rowdiness and sometimes chaos of the room was Alfredo, calm and stoic. He would ignore his friends talking across the room and wait patiently for the 35th ridiculous question about a senior event to be answered, sometimes flipping through a book, simply moving on to the work he needed to complete, with the occasional eye roll or face twitch when things were starting to get too much. I hate to say that Alfredo's most defining quality is being quiet and calm, but the more I thought through this introduction, the more I admired his quietude. Alfredo's quietness is not timid or sheepish, but powerfully disciplined and resilient. His stoic personality is the most clear form of his strength of character, his mighty will, and his perseverance through chaos. I believe that for his peers and school community, Alfredo was the unmovable boulder in a raging river, steady and reliable. And Alfredo's calm demeanor held his deep thinking and wisdom like an iceberg with greatness beneath its surface. It was a pleasure and joy to watch Alfredo grow throughout our 2 years working together, to watch him lead his peers by modeling discipline and resolve, and persevere through the challenges of tough grading and the growth into adulthood. I hope that you continue to be the reliable and serene leader that you stepped into at your time at Alexander Twilight. Please give a round of applause to the class of 2025 salutatorian Alfredo Paz.
I appreciate it, Mr. Fox. Hello and good afternoon, parents and faculty. I would like to give a huge thanks to all the families, teachers, and staff members for being here today on this very important milestone in our lives. I would also like to take a moment and give a special shout out, specifically to all the families here today for supporting us all along the way. Because I know sometimes we don't make it easy, and us being here is because of you all. Speaking with family in mind, I would like to take a moment and thank my mom here today for always being and caring for me and always being there by my side when I needed her support. I know I'm not an easy son. I have made mistakes and I have made some very strange and questionable decisions. but thank you for supporting me anyways, and teaching me to reach greater heights and stand out among a vast crowd. You are very important to me, and I'm proud to be your son. Thank you for helping me be here today on this stage. I would also like to give a huge thanks to my dad for believing in me, even when sometimes I had a hard time believing in myself. When my moral compass failed, I had my dad. My dad is my greatest role model, and no offense to the other teachers present here today, my dad is also the greatest teacher I've had since the start of my education. I will not be here today without him. Lastly, I would like to give a special shout out to my older sister here today. Don't think I have forgotten about you. Thank you for supporting me and helping me with my homework. You two are my role model. Thank you, big sister, for guiding me, giving me advice, and even driving me crazy once in a while. I would not be here today without you either. I would also like to appreciate Mr. Platts and Ms. Cook for being amazing teachers, making this year not only fun, but memorable. It was an honor to be one of your students, and it's been a huge honor laughing, learning, and growing with you both. It feels like it was yesterday when Ms. Cook helped us prep every last minute for our AP, or the day when Mr. Platt strictly set boundaries for us in our junior year as his first impression. He has really grown on us since. Thank you for uniting us and showing every one of us who we are and who we can be. For the class of 2025, congratulations to all of you today. We're here because we were able to push through even in the hardest of times. I believe you are all ready and prepared for anything the world has in store for you. I wish everyone the best at whatever they decide to do. But I want you all to know that you are the future. You are hope. You have the power and influence to make change in the world, and that should be for the betterment that everyone can help and inspire. I know that will be the case, as you all inspire me every day and make me believe the world is full of good people. You are all smart, brave, and capable of facing any of the challenges that wait you on the road to success. The road to success is not an easy one. If it was easy, the whole world would be successful, even for those weak of mind and dedicate little to no effort. What makes this graduation special is because not everyone gets to graduate. Only those that have the support of family and friends are able to. You're all lucky to be here today. But don't forget who you are, how you got here, and who helped you get here. You will fall, stumble, and sometimes fail. But don't let that discourage you. Don't let that keep you from accomplishing your dreams. Don't forget what you have been capable of. I and everyone here today believe in every single one of you. Thank you, Class of 2025, for the unforgettable 4 years together and letting me be a part of your journey at Aspire. Thank you, friends. Thank you, teachers. And thank you, classmates. Thank you all for everything I have experienced within our 4 years together. For making me laugh, but for also giving me a hand when I needed it the most. Wherever you go, and for whoever you need, trust me, you will be blessed to have someone like you in your lives. Uplift those you can, stand up for those who need it, and remember to never be afraid to help others. Thank you all for the memories I had in high school, and don't forget these 4 things: who you are, where you came from, and who helped you get here today. And most importantly, what you are capable of achieving. Thank you all for being here today, and congratulations to the best and largest junior class of 2025. Thank you.
exemplifies dedication, perseverance, and excellence. The title of valedictorian is not simply about earning the highest grades. It reflects a consistent commitment to learning, leadership, and in making a positive impact around her. Throughout her high school journey, this student has not only excelled academically, but has also been a role model to peers and staff, a thoughtful contributor to all of the school community through her work as a peer mediator and a member of student government, including being student body president this school year. Whether in the classroom or in quiet moments of kindness and support for others, this student demonstrated the kind of character that is an inspiration to all of us. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the valedictorian of the 2025 senior class, Masari Yakub.
Good evening, ATSA family, guests, and the reason for our gathering today. Class of 2025. I am Masada Yakub, and I stand here with pride of being the student body president and the valedictorian. I want to start out my speech by celebrating our graduates and saying, we finally made it to the end of high school, guys. In one piece. Congratulations. We started off as strangers, but slowly became a community that I am happy and honored to have been a part of. You have accomplished so much until this point and been through so many challenges that only make you a better person. I'm happy to have made many priceless memories with everyone. Now, as we walk the stage, many of us feel relieved to have finished all those assignments and tough courses. But also inside, many of us are nervous for the future, which is a valid feeling as we experiment with college and other pathways. As we walk along the stage, we are leaving childhood and starting our journey in the real world. There will be times of fear and anxiety, but try to find your methods of relief through building a support system. Let me move on to some gratitude. My first thank goes to God that brought me to this position and all the accomplishments I've done. He has given me the strength and wisdom and kindness and responsibility to move forward throughout the many obstacles that have come in my way, and He has put a sense of determination in me that has guided me to success. We have been blessed with the opportunity to get an education many around the world would dream of. We have also been blessed with a supportive and loving community here at UTSA, which is very difficult to come by. Next, I want to thank and shout out my family, who have been my pillars that have gotten me here, and without I wouldn't be here. Thank you, Baba, for fighting all the battles for me and my sisters to come to this country and have the opportunities of education and success that you and Mama would not have had in our home country. Thank you for all the love and care that you have given me. Mama, thank you for all the efforts you have put to fight for our happiness and comfort since the beginning. شكرا ماما حبيبة قلبي. عاشتي ذكي حلوين. قلبي كلش طيب شكرا على كل شيء، على الاكل الطيب والثياب اللي طويتيها بابا حبيبي انت. شكرا لانه كل مره تلاقوني معنا and you never give up on us. وشكرا انه انت تدوب علينا ونحن سعيدين انه انتم اهلنا الحلوين. Sarah and Miriam, my biggest inspiration in life. Thank you so much for being my older sisters. You guys are so dependable and helpful. I know that I'm never alone in challenges because I have both of you and Mama and Baba and Mahabba to support me. Mahabba, thank you so much for being my younger sister who has brought me fun times in the past stressful moments. to thank all my teachers and PTSA staff who have always been there for me and been like a family. I want to shout out Ms. Smith, Ms. Hawk, Ms. Soria, Ms. Finau, Mr. Song, Mr. Gonzalez, Mrs. Munoz, Ms. St. Louis, Mr. Platts, Ms. Cook, Mr. Cunningham, Ms. Aldrich, Ms. Denoda, Senor Garza, Ms. Candela, Ms. Presenio, Mr. Medici, and Mr. Taylor. Thank you so much for equipping me with the care, love, support, guidance, and teachings that I will carry for life. You are more than just teachers, but also sources of inspiration and mentors to all of us. You not only treat us as students, but also as humans. Thank you for that. Now I want to shout out and thank all of my friends who have been some of my biggest support system, who have been the reason I got through many tough moments the past few years. I enjoyed the fun memories we made together and look forward to the future. We had so much fun at Senior Ditch Day, and I remember the first time we met all together in Mr. Palmer's class. We did so many projects together, and it was a big round of laughter. Thank you, Carmen, Salwa, Alexa, Tyba, Chloe, Jackie, Maya, and Jayla for being the best friends I could ask for. Senior class, I'm very proud of where we are today and wish that you celebrate your successes as well. We shared the weird and beautiful chaos of growing up. We celebrated each other's wins, carried stress among each other, and somehow found time to laugh a lot. As we go in separate ways, my hope for all of us is this: that we continue to value people over performance, that we remember the strength of showing up even when it's hard, and no matter how far we go, we stay with the truth that who we are matters more than what we achieve. The relationships we nurture, the integrity we carry, the compassion we give, and the joy we spread. The end of high school isn't really ending. It's not really an ending, it's actually a launch. A launch into a world that needs the kind of people we have become. So let's go forward with courage, love, and confidence. As I close my speech, we're all off to great spaces. Today's our day. No matter where life takes you, remember, you have a strong community you built at ATSA who is always down to help you and care for you when you need it. Remember the lessons you were given and how you are capable of much more than anyone thought you would be. Class of 2025, thank you for making these 4 years unforgettable. We did something amazing and we did it all together. Thank you for listening to my speech. Keynote speaker, Ms. LaKenya Jordan, the Deputy Secretary of the State of California.
Congratulations. Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, can we give a round of applause for all the 2025 graduates, please? It is my distinct honor and pleasure to stand before you tonight as one of your Deputy Secretaries of State of California. I have the privilege and honor to serve California's first African-American Secretary of State. That's truly a pleasure. And as an African-American woman and a native of the Bay Area, but also with heritage right here in Sacramento, I come to you letting you know that I am no less than a miracle standing before you. I am you. I want to just take it back just a couple of years, well, say about 4 decades ago. My mother was actually part of the foster care system. My mother's mother, my grandmother, grew up right here in Sacramento, where she raised 6 children in a 2-bedroom home. And before the age of, around 10, she passed away after working really hard as a laborer and house attendant. So, they didn't my bio, but I probably should give you a little bit of a point about who I am and what I do. So, I'll just fast forward to my mom was lucky enough to make it through, blessed enough to make it through the foster care system. And she had me, and I stand before you as a first generation college graduate. as a first generation master's degree person. And on the shoulders of my grandmother completed home as a young woman, I am now again the first African American Deputy Secretary of the State of California. That is only to say that it's been a long journey. And I want to talk with you about the journey that you're ahead of you. So first of all, I know what it's like to come through high school not knowing kind of where your next meal might come from, not knowing if you have a place to stay, not knowing if you have family who's going to be there for you. But God's providence is so much more powerful than your circumstances, and each of you standing here tonight is a testament to that. So again, give yourself a round of applause. So I want to talk to you about the journey that you're on. So first of all, you've already done the hard work. You've already done the classes, you stayed up late, you made up homework when you missed school, you've been there for your friends, like Kirsten said earlier, you're there several times, and you're your own several times. All of that was to build your character for now in this moment. One of the most important times of your life, your high school graduation. So what's the road ahead? Well, the road ahead has many paths. I'm here to tell you that anything is possible. So when I was in your shoes, my senior year of high school, my principal, Mrs. Mag, came to me and said, you need to get a vision for your life. I don't care if you don't know what you want to do right now, but somehow sit back and imagine where you want to live one day. What kind of car do you want to drive? What actually interests you? How do you want to dress? Because if you can imagine, as it interests you, you kind of just figuring out who you are and just trying to be okay day to day. So the future may not be always clear for you. But she reminded me to think about, again, the future, to have a vision. The future belongs to those who can dream anything up. So at the time, I thought I'd become a Surgeon General. I said, there's a black woman right now who's a Surgeon General. Why not dream big? I'll just dream that. I love science. I love medicine. My path, though, took me on a journey of going to community college first. I ended up being a mom first. But then I entered college, and I will say that's the next level for all of you, if you can. If not college, then trade schools. I actually had to work while I was in school. So in both worlds, your mind is being shaped. The best thing about education is that it'll teach you how to think, how to see the world, how to see yourselves. You may not know what you want to do right away, but I promise you, if you get a good idea about who you are and how the world works, you'll see yourself in it. So the first thing being first is have a vision. Most importantly, if you don't have a vision, read, talk to other people, ask people who may believe in you, what else are they doing, how they get there. One of the big things about my job currently is that I get to actually oversee the largest vote system in the whole nation. It's called the Voter Choice Act. Each independent sector of the county actually get to vote anywhere you want to, up to 11 days in the county. I help to oversee that program for the state. I also get to oversee policy for California in terms of strategy and setting goals for our agency. And all that from a young lady who, again, after high school didn't know what she was going to do, but decided that she looked around her neighborhood and wanted to get back. So I'll tell you a little bit more about my neighborhood where I grew up in. I didn't grow up at a two-parent home with a nice two-car garage and all that lovely jazz. Instead, I grew up at a time where there was accountability for my community members. There were track coaches, there were church members, and others who were not traditional family who became my family. A lot like that was happening here in Inspire. Those people became the shoulders I stood on. As I went back to college and I was able to invest in my community, I actually got involved in community advisory boards. I organized different health projects for my community. And I also did it because I thought I wanted to actually improve what I was seeing more wrong. So my message to you today is that even if you don't know what you want to do, one, have a vision, but two, look around you and see what's going on. How can you be involved? How can you be part of the solution? And I can guarantee you that each one of you has the potential to be part of the solution. Each one of you has a gift that nobody else in this room has, what I mean is that nobody else can do it like you do it. And the point of that is to actually have a spark inside of you that you nurture and grow. So number 3 is to feed your talents and your gifts and make sure that you're out finding a way to give them back. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I would be remiss if I didn't talk to you about what the power of your voice is as a person who leads voting politics in the state. I encourage each of you who's not registered to vote to vote. First of all, who's registered to vote here? Okay, all right. I should see all my high school seniors with their hands up. If not, guess what? I have a card for you when I leave to register to vote. Let me tell you something. I sit at tables with governors, at a table with policymakers, legislators, who are making decisions about your lives. But you are the people who actually vote them in or don't vote them in. So a vote gets your voice heard at the table, and a no vote means somebody else is speaking for you. And let me tell you, I'm at those tables. If I was at the table, I can guarantee people like us don't get voted for. So it's about you voting people into the office who are going to speak for you. If you so dare to have a public service career like I am, if you find yourself on the path of wanting to give back and help somebody else, then I can say bring all of your experiences with you. Bring all that you've learned along the way, what you see in your community, and make sure that you're putting that at the table when people making decisions about your lives. So, this African proverb says, if you want to go fast, you should go alone. But if you want to go far, you should go together. And that's the reminder so that you can't do this by yourself. Nobody in here got here by themselves. There was somebody in here who got enough of you to think that you should be successful and supported you along the way. I don't care if it wasn't a parent. I want you to believe in something that I've come to believe in, and that's called providence. You want a little word? Providence just means God sustains power. And that's an inside each and every one of us, that there's a piece of spark, a piece of your spirit that only God can sustain. And if you dare enough to believe in yourself and dare enough to see yourself beyond where you are, I promise you that life holds so much more. That all being said, I thank you for letting me be your keynote speaker tonight. I so wholeheartedly congratulate each and every one of you for all of your hard work and your dedication. I'm inspired by you because after me, who comes next? That's you guys. So I hope and I pray that you all see the light inside yourselves and the joy and possibility of tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys lead next. So who's got next? Thank you.
Give it up for our keynote speaker, Michaela Jordan, MP Secretary of the State of California. And now I have the privilege of introducing one of our alumni in a very, very special tradition that was passed on from Loretto High School to Alexander Twilight Secondary Academy. So if you don't have any tissues, you might want to grab some now. This is Nayana.
Hello, my name is Nayana Johnson. I'm currently at Sullivan. I'm currently attending the University of Southern California, down Los Angeles, despite the rain, one salty UCLA from the Women's Prayer. And I would say my advice to all of you about stepping into this really hard world with all of us is just be yourself and be unapologetic with you. There's so many opportunities that you'll miss if you never try. I know for myself, I'm pretty introverted. It kind of took a lot to kind of go up here and do this and have various lessons speaking out now. But if you don't try, you don't know what will happen.
And going to university kind of helped me realize that there are so many experiences waiting for you, just for you to do it. And have the courage to go to do it before it's happening. And when I was in high school, it may seem daunting, but ultimately, if you are just yourself, and you still what you're passionate about, you can find a community and ultimately succeed in your hard work. And with that being said, I'm honored to continue this beautiful tradition of the rose ceremony tonight. A rose. It is a symbol of many things. In this case, a yellow rose represents gratitude. Gratitude for all of those who pushed you to be your best, motivated you when you felt down, and were there for you all along, all throughout your educational journey. The rose ceremony is a tradition that was passed down by our previous school, Loretta High School. It goes back many, many years, and it means so much to me before including myself. So now graduates, please stand and present your roses to your loved ones.
Right before that, look.
Yeah, that's what we.
And now is the time we've all been waiting for. I'd like to introduce our activate counseling team, Ms. Munoz and Mr. Gonzalez.
Good evening, everybody. It's great to see everybody here. We've had the privilege and the pleasure of being these students' academic counselors for the past 3 years that we've been here. We couldn't be more proud of each and every one of you guys. I think it's the moment you've all been waiting for, watching your student walk the stage. So again, congratulations. We're going to get started. Makeda Abbott. Jose Ángel Alves. Ahmad Mudassir Hazan. Lily Kathleen Butler. Kimberly Cárdenas Salcedo. Kayla Marie Carter. Julius Castillo. Jordan Negosta. Jacqueline Enciso. Alejandro García Urena. Chloe Gates. Raymond Juan Pablo Guillen. Yamilet Hernández Mendoza. Jada Jackson. Brian Jimenez Aguilar. Isabella Julison Taylor. Axel Iván López Sandoval. Víctor Mauricio. Mejia Marcoleta. Elijah Moore. Abdul Basit Nori. Nathan Ornelas Urbano. Alexander Ortiz Cabrera. Can we get one more round of applause for the class of 2025?
Graduates, you are now stepping in to your next journey in life. Go ahead and take your tassel, and I want you to move it from the right to the left. I would like 2025. Congratulations! Graduates, you can go ahead, stand up, and walk out. Your families will reach you in a moment. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Medici. I'll see you on Monday. Yes, sir.
I'm here.
I'm just wondering. I have my camera there.